our picks for the top 10 zombie survival kits. Or when you can, we publish new videos every day. So be sure to subscribe. This we'll be listing helpful tips you can find to help you survive the undead lunge of your brain. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is planning for zombie preparedness, so why should we? One by one, everyone around us. Number 10, go on supply. See what antibiotics are like. You can't shop at the mall for viral zombie outbreaks. Supplies will dwindle rapidly if you don't have a luxury of electricity, gas, or fresh water. Are constantly threatened by the inflation. Rolls on runs and scavenging and replenish resources, even though a weekly is not needed. Going alone reduces your mobility, but it also limits how much stuff you bring back. Going in groups increases overall security and all. Either way, make sure you know what you need, so you don't waste time and space. Anything will be helpful priority. Number 9, aim for the head. There's a reason shooting a zombie shooting time in the chest is better. Actually, this is only organ a zombie that doesn't exist. Therefore, no brain meat is zombie dead. Of course, that does significantly reduce your target area, which means that, unless you're a marksman, you won't get really close to landing a hit. If you don't have a gun, don't play with a long range. That way you can pierce the range without getting close enough to grab. Oh. Number 8, never hesitate in killing the zombie. Reinvent the love of your life. And about all the blood, violent shell of your form of health. They don't feel the grab the rules of rules unless you. What can happen? If that ball drives you in your eye, the longer you contemplate it, the more opportunity the zombie has to grab you. And we all know that when a zombie grabs you, your life expectancy drops dramatically. Let it get to that stage. Number 7, have a routine. Tell servants and sketchy to invest in us. Not that move during a zombie apocalypse. Of course, show them top of your mind. That's communication. Or using a map. That is the truth. The longer the range, the better. And the candy or informing you of pending undead or other also useful for picking up transitions and other things that may be more secure or offer area of infection. Walkie-talkie also a must-have for shorter range. Number 6, locate a strong. Strong defenses in one line, a location with high walls, defendable perimeter, less and inspiration. Strong walls allow you to store supplies, survivor safety, and most importantly, get shut eye. Keep going. Go on, line. Ready. Light down. Roger that. A chance to have a shooting zombie break through, knock down on suppression. Plus, when pulling your face after a long day out of the apocalypse, provide protection. Don't get too cozy. Still need an escape plan. Depending on your group size, you will probably require a few dozen people to make it possible. Number 5, no emergency first aid. Just as the zombie apocalypse is the whole zombie. That is the apocalypse. It's called other important to know
Alright, boys and girls, welcome back. Wait a minute, that's not happening. Hang on just a minute, let me see if I can fix this. The river's doing quite well. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, hang on. Well, that's that, but then now we have this, so. Oh, let's see what's going on. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this on the fly. Oh shit, that's not gonna work. Blah 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 blah. So why is that one showing up? I don't know. Alright, well let me try something to see if I can fix it. Alright, so we got this back. And now let's see if we can open the other one back up. Get it going again. For the curious among you, today we are going to be doing some wandering around, picking up some chests, maybe doing the occasional side quest, but I don't think we're going to do too much beyond that. But we'll have to play it by ear and see what happens. So, there's that. Oh, wait, I gotta fix this now, don't I? Yeah. Maybe, there we go. Alright, so now everything's back where it belongs, I think. It looks like everything's working correctly. So, we are off to the races, so to speak. Anyway, for those of you who are joining us later, I appreciate you sitting through that trek. Since there's no one else here now, I'm not particularly worried about the fact that I may have bothered you, since I know you're not here. Alright, so this one, which is fairly close by. Excuse me. Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Get in. You guys are terribly observant, aren't they? Come on, there you go. Okay. Move this one. Yeah. Grab box. Peachy. Alright, now let's figure out where we're going next. We were over here. So, I don't see any reason not to do that. All I have to do is figure out the closest, probably this one. Okay, so that works. And we're off and running. Or flying, teleporting, whatever the hell it is that we're actually doing. We're moving, that's the important part. So it's just after 10 in the morning on Sunday. And I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't move this back to a little bit later time frame and see if I get some more people. But this is only the 4th day that I've done it at this time, so I think I'm going to let it go for a little while yet, see what I can come up with. See if maybe time just helps out more than the idea of okay, good deal. So obviously we're going to participate in any crowd events that we come across.
My God, the prince!
Cute. Wonder if that's potentially a nod to the fact that Prince of Persia was supposed to be, that the first AC game was supposed to be a Prince of Persia title, and that they opted to come on. Anyway, like I said, I'm wondering if it's a nod to the fact that the first Assassin's Creed was supposed to be a Prince of Persia title, and they decided to go with an entirely new direction instead. Or they're just talking about a prince in France. Who knows? Anyway. Okay. So, since we're getting as much stuff as we can in each area, yes, well, this is closer. We'll go get this. And it should be fairly close by. Are you? Oh, I bet it's behind here. It's this way. Well, yes, it is. Alrighty. Going down here, which is to say down there. Okay. Oh, it's like that, is it? Alright, so you're done. That was easier than I expected. Alright. Are you gonna come out here? Yeah, no, maybe. No, okay. Well, let's see. Let's see if I can actually put this thing someplace. Come on. go. Do. Okay. So here we are right now. I just gotta be up on that. Guess not. Oh, where the heck is it then? Oh, it's up there.
I'll grind your bone to spite of powder! Drop him the pace, dead man!
You're bloody kidding me. Oh my good lord. Alright. I see how this is gonna be. Well, isn't that just special? Oh crap, I'm gonna have to take that out of there. Okay. Well, we can fix that. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Timers. Do. Wait. Yeah. Back to our regularly scheduled show. Alright, so. See, I have to get inside this place somehow. Find this piece of art. Apparently I got it. Oh, there it is. Odd place for a piece of art, but what do I know? Just the guy who runs around and kills people for a living. Okay, so let's see. Really? Why can I not frickin' target this asshole? Great, so now I've got all of these jackasses knowing that I'm here. Or at least suspecting that I'm here. Well, let's see if I can. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Okay. Should only be one more. Yeah. That's the way I should have done this in the first place. Still would have left me at least one, but it's alright. Live and learn. So, alrighty now. Here we go. Here we go. So now we know that there's another one up here. now he's not a problem. Ah, so up we go. Climb. I'm going to be really annoyed if I find out this thing is beyond my ability to pick. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Oh no, this will be an easy one. Well, easy-ish. Okay, so now we go looking for more trouble. Well, there's a lot of possibilities here. Well, not a lot, because I cleared out a bunch of things, but there are things that still have to be done. I think I'm going to go down. I think I'm going to go down here and do this. Yeah. Looks like a good choice. Okay.
C'est que j'ai donc une raison à faire, moi.
Really? Are you sure? Okay, so here we go. We're running around. Oh, is anybody out there? Get off of there, you idiot. Alright. Come on, come on. There you go. There you go. Alright, so. Interact. And we're just going to fill up. Okay, so now on to the thing we actually came in here to do. Oh, na 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 na. Well, hello there, Deluxe. How are you this morning? Nice to see you again, sir. Glad to hear that you're doing good. Glad to hear it. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for one of those bloody things. Hi, guys. Come on. Come on.
I'll have a word with you.
Oh, there. So what have you been up to there, Deluxe? Staying out of trouble? You have your diamonds and they're all gold. I have no idea what you mean by they're all gold, but hey, whatever works for you, dude. Crap. Oh, so you've maxed out. So you've done pretty much everything then. You've been a busy little guy. Working hard. Trying to ensure that you get everything that your little heart desires. Now, have you actually... A couple more skills to buy, okay. Well, that's cool. How much of the game have you actually finished? I mean, as far as the story and side quests and things like that. Or did you do this? I know you were saying the other day that you were that you had done some rifts and some heists and things like that, and I thought maybe that's how you had pulled it off, was doing those. Not that there's anything wrong with that idea. Crap. Alright. So, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Unsequenced tagging. Co-op missions with friends. Crap load of skill points. Okay. Hey, you know, whatever works for you, man. I mean, that's the great part about these games, is that there's really no tried and true method of you have to, or I shouldn't say no tried and true. I mean, there are certain things that you can do that will pretty much guarantee you getting through the game in a certain fashion or in a certain amount of time. But there is no requirement that says anywhere that you have to do these things. You can realistically do whatever you want, whenever you want. And if you want to do a bunch of co-ops and build up the skill points and then go buy all your skills and stuff like that, more power to you. You know, I kind of like the story-driven thing and doing some of the side quests and that, but, you know, hey, whatever works. Right now, I'm, you know, taking kind of a page out of your book. I'm going around, I'm collecting chests. I'm also getting all the other little collectible things that you can pick up, since I don't know how to pronounce a couple of them. Well, I don't know. Anyway. But you know what I'm talking about. I'm just running around kind of picking this stuff up now, and I'm going to do a couple of, I'll probably do a couple of side quests, or I might even do a rift. I don't know. We'll see. So, get it. Yes, we got it. We got it! Oh. Aren't you special? I think I've found one chest so far. Mine's at level 2 now, so I think I found one chest so far that I couldn't open, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that. You know, it's not a huge deal as far as I'm concerned. All right, so let's go over here, and we're going to. Hop into this one. Now, wait a minute. How can you have DLC? I don't know how. You have to look for. You have to look for a portal, just like the carriage that you use to get there. There'll be something like that in the DLC area where you have to click on, unless you're doing, now, are you doing the actual, are you playing the actual DLC, or are you playing the mission in the DLC that you have to do during the course of the game? If you're playing the mission in the DLC that you have to do during the course of the game, then what you have to do is you have to complete the mission, and then it'll let you find the portal to get you out. But if you're just playing the DLC itself, then you can just look for the portal. It'll, like I said, it'll be just like the one that got you there, or something to that effect, and then you can get out from there. Okay. Let's see. Not sure. I'll try to go back to my cafe, get my money, and then just teleport me into DLC. All right. If you're trying to leave and it won't let you leave, chances are you're... Wow. Do you remember how you got there? Because I know that during the mission there's some stuff during the mission that makes it a little difficult to get back. But if you got there by see, I'm kind of inclined to think that maybe you got there as part of the mission. I don't remember what I don't remember where it is in the mission, so I can't say for sure. Alright, come on now. Alrighty. Look on the right side. If I do the ignition, go to the 80. Wow, you're really having issues with that voice to text thing. Well, yeah, I mean, there is that. Like I said, it's up to you. It's all how you want to do things. I mean, realistically, damn it, I just can't get this bloody thing. This is getting annoying. Alright. Yeah, just fall down. Thank you. Alright, so. Head officers, check. Still trying to get this same dumbass collectible. Check. I think I got it that time. Yes, I did, finally. Okay, so here we go. I take it you must be playing now then. Oh, let's see here. So we got this. So I know where that is. Alrighty. Running along. Running. You know, the real challenge in this location is getting to some of this stuff without getting killed. I swear sometimes it's really, really annoying. Okay. Let's see, I've got to get over there. Come on. Got it. Peachy. Now, let's see. Seems to me there are some other things here. Oh, where is that one? Oh man, is that the one in the basement? I think it is.
Let's keep an eye on this path.
Killed half the Templars in the game already. Well, you know, hey, it's not a bad day's work for an assassin. Damn it! Crap! I knew it. I knew it was too good to be true. Things were just going too bloody well. I should have known better. Sigh. Alright, so now, what am I trying to do? Oh, that's right, I'm trying to get to this friggin' chest. It is most assuredly underground. You know what? I have to come back here to do some other stuff anyway, so screw the chest. I'll come back and get it later. Alright, in that case, let's go for this little jewel. You know, one of the things I do love about this game is just there is so much stuff to climb, you know. I mean, you can literally spend the majority of your time without ever having to go down on the street if you really don't want to. Okay. Oh. Alright. So.
Merci. Merci beaucoup. Dieu vous bénisse.
Misérable vautour, arrête ça!
Uh-oh.
Get over here, you runt! I've got to come and say hello, you.
Come on now. I swear these are some of the most non-observant people on the planet. I mean, in general, you know, freaking guards, criminals, people like this or guards, guys you have to kill, whatever, in these games are not the most observant characters anyway, but still. Okay. So, where do we go from here? What are you gonna do, Sparky? I really don't want to kill these guys. Okay. Cold Blood Nola, welcome to the realm. Thank you for joining. Feel free to sit back, relax, have a good time, participate as much or as little as you like. Feel free to hop in and let us know what you think. Let me know what you think of the game. Of course, we also have Deluxe there that's playing the same game, apparently at the same time from what he was telling me earlier. So let me know what you think of the game. Do you like it? Do you like Assassin's Creed in general? Were you just bored and looking for something to do? Did you just stumble across this and say, hey, this idiot with the beard looks like he might be mildly amusing. I'll go see what he's up to. Pick your subject and go with it. Or you can just sit there and watch me make a fool of myself and die frequently, which I'm very good at. Oh, here we go. So making vast guesses on things. I don't know, it's hard to say. Oh, wow, that hurt. Ah. Come on. There you go. There you go. Oh. Do. And we found it. Alright, there we go. Alright, what's next on the hit parade? Okay. So, where's this one? Off this way. There we go. Wait a minute. Where'd you come from? I did not see you before. Why didn't I see you before? Maybe because I wasn't paying attention. It's a distinct possibility. Oh, no. We'll come back for you later. I know where I'm going. Never mind. Invincible. Come on. Alright, so. Obviously, we know there's a lot of running and jumping. Oh, wait. Amazing how he can just land like that and not take damage, you know? Come on, Sparky. Oh, you missed. I never miss. There we go. Alright, so. Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, and up and over. Okay, we got a long one to run around. That's good. Always good to have secure footing. Okay, where are you? There you are. Yeah, whatever you say. Okay, there we go. So, here we are. Okay. Alright, what's next? Where to go from here? Thanks, I missed one. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I really have no idea what the hell these people are yelling about. But then again, like I said the other day, I don't speak French. Really? Really? Yeah, shit me. old-fashioned way. Oh, crap. I should have known better. Alright, so... here. Where are we going? I guess we're going here. Okay, come on. Alright, come on, guys. Somebody say something. I'm making myself nuts here. I mean, I know I said feel free to participate as much or as little as you like, but I was really hoping for a little more than nothing. Damn it! Oh, cute, Deluxe. Cute. So how you doing? You done with that mission yet, or are you still struggling through it? Oh, bloody hell. Come on. Come on. There we go. Jeez, that was complicated and annoying. Trying to survive. Yeah, I know the feeling. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have a shop over here. Yeah, get out of the way. Alright, so we're easing along. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Do a quick refill. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. Come on, come on, come on. People, get out of the way. Alright, so there we go. Damn, I knew there was a reason I stuck to rooftops. Well, you know. I'm happy for you. That means you actually might have a functioning brain in your head. I kind of doubt it, but it means you might. Oh, let's see if we can get this one. Large. Open R. Okay. Right there.
Think you can lose me? Ha! There! Let's just get it bleeding.
Come on, come on. Alfredo Manuel, welcome to the realm. Thank you for joining. Feel free to sit back, relax, have a good time, and participate as much or as little as you like. I'll apologize now for screwing up your name. I did not intentionally mean it to come out like that, but sometimes I just open my mouth and dumb things come out. So I am very sorry. But Alfredo, it's nice to have you here. Oh my. Whoops, there we go. Helps you actually learn to pay attention to things and then walk, you idiot. Alright, so, oh no, no, not happening. Not this time. I wonder. Okay. Huh. Well, that's weird. Not really weird, just inconvenient. Okay, so let's try this one. And you are over yonder. So let's go yonder. Go. Nothing like running around 19th or 18th century Paris and having all kinds of nifty things to climb on. Wait, it was inside the building. Yes, it is. Having all kinds of nifty things to climb on and run across. Hey, dumbass, get off of it. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so let's see here. Alfredo. Spain court. Alright, Alfredo, I'm going to assume from what I can read here of what you're saying that you're in Spain or that you're recording in Spanish or something. I don't know. Anyway, I honestly don't know where we're going with that, so I don't know what to say. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, Alfredo, I hate to tell you this, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to say other than something about maybe liking the Assassin's Creed series. Hang on just a second. Okay, so, like I said, I have absolutely no idea what it is you're trying to say, and I'm very sorry about that. But it's just not coming across in any way that I can make any sense out of it. If you have access to it, looks like Noah left. Okay, if you have access to a translator, I appreciate it if you try and use it, but I'm not telling you how to. I don't know anything about it. I'm not saying you even have to. All I'm saying is this is where the situation is for me right now. I love this thing. Anyway. Okay. Alright, so I need to go. Oops, forgot to move that one. Alright. Okay, come on now. Come on. Guess we're gonna have to go this way. That's alright, we'll go back down here. Come on, down, down, down. There you go. And okay, so here we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. You have 182 grand, 686. Congratulations. You have been working your tushy off. Oh. Alfredo, well, I appreciate the fact that you're actually commenting and saying something to make it at least show that you're having some interest in what's going on here. I don't understand what it is that you're trying to say. So, I don't know what to tell you. Hell's bells. Alright, we'll go over here. And whoa, nice. Okay, so was that just so then you were just doing the mission that comes as part of the story, not doing the DLC itself? Is that what you're saying? I see. Okay. doing just that first one you're saying was worth 15 grand. That's nothing to stick your nose up at, you know? Okay, so. Hey, do what you gotta do there, Deluxe. You know from the other day, I'm not that particularly concerned about anything like that. I'm trying to be here to help you out and give advice or help if I can. The fact that you choose to be here to watch and occasionally throw in a comment, it's just gravy, so to speak. Sorry I missed you yesterday. I mean, I know we talked a little bit on the Xbox Messenger, but sorry you missed the stream yesterday. Of course, yesterday, I don't know, yesterday's wasn't bad. And you managed to survive the technical difficulty day, so. And you came back, which kind of surprises me. But, you know, hey, whatever works. Blast it. Well, I appreciate that. Oh, right. For crying out loud. Yeah, it's funny. After I talked to you yesterday, I went back and played the survival DLC in the original Division for a while, and had one of my best runs ever. I almost completed the thing and ended up getting killed by the hunter at the end, which just sucked. Alright, so let's see. Renovate for 10. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Well, yes, I can understand that very well. And I do too. Actually, it really kind of... There are certain things about the series which bug me a little bit, but, you know, hey, it's me. It's just the way I am. Nick of the Time Gaming. Welcome to the realm. Thank you for joining. Sit back, relax, have a good time. Feel free to participate as much or as little as you like. Alfredo, thank you for the stuff that you put into the chat. Oh, thank you for the follow, Alfredo. I appreciate it. Even if I don't understand what it is you're typing. Well, I can understand that, Deluxe, you know. Well, a lot of people don't like the story. I'm not so much concerned about the story as it is the gameplay. Most of the stories are not what keeps me coming back to the series. What generally keeps me coming back to the series is whether the things that you're doing are interesting and whether or not they maintain what I feel is the spirit of the series. Now, it's like we talked about the other day. I think Origins was a very very good Assassin's Creed game. I think Odyssey was a good game. I think it's a great game. It's just not an Assassin's Creed game. Okay, there's absolutely no reason whatsoever there was absolutely no reason whatsoever for them to have to go back to Greece. Okay, it doesn't fill in any of the story. It doesn't add anything to the legend or anything like that. It's just a way for them to make money. It was just basically, purely, simply a money grab. Or at least that's my opinion. Your mileage may vary. Now, on the other hand, I think let's see. I think Black Flag was an amazing game. And it was an amazing Assassin's Creed game. The difference is that it actually concentrated on it actually paid attention to the tenets of the series. It actually paid attention to the things that make an Assassin's Creed game enjoyable and worthwhile. I don't think they destroyed it by turning it into an RPG. I just think they could have done the RPG thing just fine if they had just stayed with the things that actually make the game. Okay? I mean, all right, let's look at it like this. So we have what was the last one before Origins was Syndicate, right? So Syndicate comes out, and here we are, we're Jacob and Evie, and we're running around London, and we're raising hell, and, killing Templars, and all those fun things. So, that's great. And, it told a specific story. It gave you the basis of how, it told a story of how these two young assassins in Victorian England were able to, get through things. It's just like every other game in the series. They all have some basic story to them. Okay? Whether the story's any good or not's another question, but they all have some basic story to them. But they also generally have some kind of purpose.
We need your help. We need your help.
Now, it's like, I have to think of a good example here. Okay. So, all right, we have the issue of all right, so we have an issue with, all right, let's say, let's take Down Bud, thank you for joining. Welcome to the realm. Feel free to sit back, relax, have a good time, and participate as much or as little as you like. We're discussing the pros and cons of turning the Assassin's Creed franchise into a full-fledged RPG, and I'm explaining to Deluxe that I don't think making it an RPG was necessarily the worst thing that could happen to it, although I think they, in doing so, that they abandoned the basic idea of what it means to be an Assassin's Creed game. You went from the story of Jacob and Evie, who, realistically, okay, it's not a huge story, okay? It's basically it's a revenge story. But how many of these stories are revenge stories? Well, let's see. Okay, Ezio, revenge story. What is it? Connor, AC3, revenge story. AC4, not so much. Rogue, revenge story, but from the other side. Unity, revenge story. So, there's most of the series right there. Hey, I'm doing pretty good there, Don, bud. How are you? Do we know each other? Have we talked before? I don't remember. I'm really sorry. I am horrible with names, and particularly if it's somebody who, came by a while back when I was doing my stream before, and when I was doing the stream before, and I don't remember you. I am so sorry, but I'm doing pretty good. So anyway, back to where I was. Now, like I said, you have basically all these revenge. You have, every game is a story. Okay, some are revenge, some are simple. All right, let's take Altair. Altair is born into the Brotherhood. Okay, his father is a master assassin who's killed, and then he's raised by. And yes, for anybody who hasn't played, here are some serious spoiler alerts. But if he's born into the Brotherhood, his father is a master assassin who is then murdered by somebody else, and he's raised by the mentor of the Libertine Bureau, which is fine, okay? And so in his case, it's a lot of dedication. It's a lot of, hey, in some respects, I owe these people because they saved my life. They helped to raise me and gave me all these, they gave me a framework to work from and things like that. And that's fine. I have no problem with that idea. So then we go to Ezio, right? So Ezio shows up, and what do we have? Well, we have a young man whose father is falsely accused of committing treason against the state and is killed, is hung, along with his brothers, along with his older and younger brother. So what else is he going to do? Of course he's going to of course he's going to be pissed off, and he's going to do the logical thing. He's going on a revenge trip. So he does. He goes on a revenge mission, starts hunting people down. Starts hunting people down who were responsible for his father and brother's murder. Okay, so then we move on to Brotherhood. So we're still hunting people down. That was an interesting jump. So in Brotherhood, we're still hunting down the people who were responsible, though not quite as directly responsible, although he is looking for Rodrigo. So And we know Rodrigo was directly responsible for murdering his family. So,
I'll have a word with you.
no, you won't. Um, so, that's all fine, well, and good. Anyway, so then we move on to Revelations. Well, Revelations is not so much a revenge thing as it is education and enlightenment, I guess you could say. Ezio's finally gotten to the point where he's not so much concerned about, well, he's hunted down and murdered, or hunted down and assassinated most of the people who were responsible for his family's deaths. So he feels like he's kind of moved past that, and now he's trying to get on with his life. And while he's doing that, he's also trying to expand the Brotherhood. So in the process of trying to expand the Brotherhood, he ends up in the situation of having to try and defend it as well. So now we move on, and we move on to AC3, which is Connor. Now, what's Connor's deal, right? I mean, here's this half English, half Indian kid who, why is he involved? Well, he's involved because his father betrayed his mother. Gee, what a shock considering who his father was. His father betrays his mother and leaves. Okay, fine. So he's a little pissed off about that, understandably. But then one of his father's associates turns around and, or at least he thinks at the time, turns around and orders the burning of his village. So, a bunch of his people are killed. His mother is killed. He's understandably concerned. So other members of the village take him in, and they help raise him and guide him along his original path to young adulthood, where he's supposed to figure things out for himself afterwards, just like the rest of us. But it seems that Connor has a unique ability. And Connor is visited by a spirit. And that spirit bestows upon him a vision. And in that vision, Connor is shown the path of the Eagle Bearer. And finds out that he must walk the path of the Eagle Bearer, which means he must find somebody to train him. Enter Achilles. Okay? Now, Connor's pissed off. Okay, Don. You take care of yourself. Feel free to come back anytime. Anyway, so Connor's pissed off because the old man left. Village is burned. Mom's dead. So, what's he do? Well, he, given the information that he's supposed to lead this rather interesting path in life, he goes and hunts down the guy who's supposed to train him in the path, and that's exactly what he does. He trains. He trains for a long time. Then he finds out that his father and his father's associates are the ones who were responsible for this, and therefore now he's going to try and kill them. Okay, so we're going to skip forward now, and we're going to go to, no, let's not skip forward. Let's do this in succession, so to speak. Damn, come on.
Must be a raving loony, that one.
Okay, so next on the hit parade then would be Eveline, right? Now, why is Eveline involved? Well, Eveline's involved because, actually, to tell you the dead honest truth, I'm not sure. I know that she was born into the Brotherhood and that she is trying, very hard to make things better for the slaves and all that, but other than that, in her case, it's more a matter of kind of like Altair. It's like a duty thing, She feels that she owes it to the, well, she more than feels, she knows that she owes a debt to the Brotherhood, and that in order to pay that debt back, she has to do certain things. Now, she doesn't seem to have an issue with doing these things, and in the process, other things are found out. So, now we skip on and we go to AC4. So we have Edward. Well, what's Edward's deal? Well, Edward is shockingly not born into the Brotherhood. He knows nothing about the Brotherhood. He could give two craps about the Brotherhood. What he cares about is cash. Okay? Now, he ends up starting off the story as a pirate. Because, hey, why not, right? Okay, let's face it. He didn't start off the story as a pirate, no, technically. All right, so let's look back at Eddie. So what happens with Edward? Well, all right. Edward's a sailor, and Edward's ship is attacked. And in the process of all of that going on, the ship is sunk. Edward survives. Now, another survivor of the whole incident is an assassin who happens to be about to betray the Brotherhood. But Edward doesn't know anything about that. All Edward knows is A, I need cash. B, this guy appears to have some. And C, I gotta get off this rock. So, what to do? Right? Well, what do you do in that situation? You make the best of it. After hunting down the assassin who tried to kill him, and then, of course, killing the assassin in self-defense, Edward takes his clothes and assumes his identity. Now, he's fortunate in that he comes across a merchant who has been taken by some pirates and happens to have a ship. Edward needs a way off the island. This guy's got a ship, so it's 6 of one, half dozen of another. But he does the best thing he can think of at the time, which is save the guy, get on the ship. His original plan is probably steal the ship and whatever, but they sail to Havana. Now, he does originally start out impersonating the assassin. and he's going to a meeting in Havana with the governor to try and collect some prize or some reward that the assassin was supposed to get. He has no idea what the hell it is, other than he thinks it's going to be a lot of money. So that's why he's there. During the course of time, of course, he runs across some old friends. His old friends happen to turn out to have ties to the Brotherhood, and one thing leads to another. He joins partially from shame. I don't know. Partially from shame, partially from guilt. Anyway. Alright, well. What the hell? I'm going this far. I may as well keep going. Alright, so where did we go from there? Well, then we went to Rogue. Okay, so in Rogue we have Shay Cormac. Shay starts off as an assassin. I believe he and his brother Liam were born into the Brotherhood, although I'm not 100% sure. But I'm working on the theory that they were. So, where was I going? Oh, yes. Alright, so Shay and Liam are part of the Continental Brotherhood, which just happens to include Achilles, who will later instruct Connor. But Connor's not here yet. So, what to do until Connor arrives? Well, apparently, get in trouble. But anyway, Shay is sent on a mission. Shay's mission is to go look for an artifact for what I believe was a piece of Eden. But I don't remember. I know he was going to look for an artifact, and he had a really bad day. And so did a lot of other people. But basically, it boils down to Shay thinks that it was the fault of the Brotherhood that this great natural disaster takes place in Lisbon at the same time he's there. It's an interesting theory. It's just not very logical. But hey, this is Shay. Shay's not the brightest bulb on the tree. Needless to say, he gets a little annoyed. He tries to talk to Achilles. Achilles basically blows him off. Achilles basically blows him off and says, hey, you don't understand what it is you're talking about, so just shut up, do what I tell you to do, and it'll make sense later. Well, Shay's not happy with this, so he, of course, does the logical thing, which is tries to steal the information from Achilles in order to keep it out of the hands of the assassins and therefore keep bad things from happening. Doesn't work. Not even a little bit. But, hey, things happen, right? So, what ends up happening is Shay is summarily ushered from the Brotherhood. Matter of fact, they tried to kill him. He survives. He ends up in 19th century New York and is being cared for by a family loyal to the Templars. So, of course, he does the sensible thing, which is, gee, what can I do to help? Oh, wait, you want me to turn on my former friends and colleagues and start killing them? Oh, yeah, sure, no problem, I can do that. So, basically, he sells out. Okay, skip to... Where do we go from there? Oh, skip to Unity. So now we've gone from we've gone from early America to the French Revolution. Well, things don't go well for poor Arno. So Arno goes into this because his father is murdered, and he is raised by the Grand Master of the Templars, who is then murdered, and he feels responsible for both. This boy really knows how to pile on the guilt. Now, realistically, neither one of these is Arno's fault. Okay? I mean, come on. Seriously? You were like 10 when your father died? You weren't even in the friggin' room when he died. So, you had nothing to do with that one. As for De La Serre, no, you didn't have anything to do with that one either, Sparky. I'm sorry. It's just not, it's not on you. But, hey, it's how he feels. So we go on to the Fries. Again, like I said before, they're born into the Brotherhood. So this is kind of an obligation thing for them. They don't exactly follow the rules. They have a tendency to kind of do things their own way. But, hey, sometimes that works. So, the Fries, as we have discussed, are in this because of obligation. Then of course, after the obligation, they actually seriously want to help. But that's beside the point. So they're in it for the money. Well, not the money, for the obligation. And then we go to our good friend Bayek. Now, Bayek's story is simple. He founded the Brotherhood. He founded the Hidden Ones with his wife, or at that time ex-wife, which would later become the Brotherhood of Assassins. So, that made perfect sense. It made perfect sense to go through all of these things in order to get to where we were. What did not make perfect sense was to continue along that kind of path and end up with in the Peloponnesian War in Greece. I mean, how do we get from the founding of the Brotherhood in ancient Greece, or in ancient Egypt, to 400 years before that in Greece? There's no logic. I mean, hey, I have a flexible relationship with logic at times, okay? But realistically, even on my most flexible days, I'm not making this particular leap. I mean, it really baffles me. I do not understand it. I have absolutely no idea how they got there. But, hey, that's just my opinion, which, only means anything to me, so. I've been babbling on incoherently for a while. If you have something to say, feel free. Of course, you could have done that at any point, but, hey, whatever works. Okay. Here we are. Hello. Okay, so, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Who's next on the hit parade? Alrighty then. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright, so what am I going to do now? I don't know. Damn it. Crap! Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Well, that was just so special. Alright. Oh, alright. I gotta figure out a better way to do this. So. go. Bloody hell. There we go. Okay, so now I have to go back and pick up my... Go empty the chest. So with that... Grab a quick drink. Oh my. Yep, yep. Okay, so... Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Where, oh where to go? Alright. So...
Sleep well, sir.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Okay. Where were we? Been around here because everything below that appears to be gone. Which means that's where I'm going. Alrighty then. Why do I have that song stuck in my head? It's not that damn good. Oh, I shouldn't say it's not that damn good, but it's not exactly what I would say is my favorite song or anything. So, you know, it's not like there's any reason I should be thinking about it all bloody time lately. Anyway. Alright. So, where do we go from here? No. Okay. Well, we gotta find a place to go. And there's the chest over here. How silly of me.
À l'aventure, à la merci des loups. Désormais, la nature doit prendre soin de vous. Voici ma dernière heure. Adieu, pauvre troupeau.
Oh, shush. Crap. Oh, damn it. Fresmerance. So. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Oof, that was tough.
Ah, now you got cold feet. Real patriots. Damon, hurry.
Ugh. That was rough. So how do I get in there to get to it then? This becomes the $6 question. Really? I don't have it, of course. Because why would I think about a silly thing like, having to stay alive? That's just stupid. Okay. So, first and foremost, three things there. Wow. But first and foremost, I need to get some supplies. So,
Quelle impertinence!
Oh, come on, come on. There you are. Okay, so now that's taken care of. Get back to the business at hand, which is picking up this stuff here.
Bonjour et bienvenue. Hold a moment, citizen. C'est comme ça qu'ils s'entraînent.
You gotta be kidding me, right? You have got to be kidding me. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Okay. Alright, so I have to get in here. To get to the stuff I want. So.
Citizen, you there! Oh!
Alright.
You can't escape, Dragon!
Come on.
That's not good. There you are! Don't rush in!
Really? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Thank you. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, alright, folks. I'll be back in a minute. Feel free to talk among yourself. Alright, we're back. And let's see if we can pick up where we left off. We still gotta get in this building and get some stuff. So,
Oui, monsieur, pour quelle quantité? Non, le drôle, le prix. De quoi peut-il s'agir? Fichez le temps! Reculez! Surtout, n'avancez pas! Si quelqu'un te voit, tu es perdu! Retournez chez les fous! Reculez! Surtout, n'avancez pas! Laissez-moi partir! Je suis une bonne âme, je jure!
Okay. That's that. I got to another level to get to chest. I think I've been found out.
Come here! Oh, this is my passion of duty! Thought you were running home to money!
Okay, so. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Where, oh where did you go? So, nothing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see, okay, so there is no...
Qui n'a pas son exemplaire? Déjà 40 000 lecteurs conquis. Découvrez l'œuvre fondatrice qui a bouleversé notre part.
No, that one's not gonna do it. Oh shit! That was not my brightest move ever. Jeez. This is a rough way to get things done. Definitely not the way I intended. But that's mostly because I'm an idiot and I forgot the fact that this thing is in the building. It's right in here. Anything else in this building that I need? I think I've sacrificed enough for this building for one day. Okay, so a quick run up the side of this church. God, there you go. Pull yourself up. Bloody hell. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I guess I'm gonna have to go up there. Okay, that's fine. Ah! past it. It's not a tragedy, it's just an inconvenience. Come on. Oh, I have a feeling I gotta go all the way up. Yep. So. Do. Alright, so this is what happened. Thank you. I appreciate the lift. Okay, so eerily reminiscent of what you'll see later in Syndicate, where they hop chimney pots. Damn it. Alright, so. There we go. Alright, so. Okay, and you. Oh, you know what? If I'm where I think I am, I know where this one is. Maybe I'm not. No, apparently I'm not.
Come here, I'll smack you, Cillian. Don't bloody move. I'll run my blade so far down your throat, you'll shave your ass every time you sit.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Okay, so stop wiggling around. You're not that interesting. Alright, that takes care of them. I hadn't really planned on killing the entire frickin' room, but then again, I didn't know the entire room was there. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I have successfully run everybody off, boring them to tears with various and sundry points about games that they didn't give a damn about. Let's see if I can actually get to what I'm supposed to be doing here. Actually, I've been doing what I'm supposed to be doing, since today was devoted to collecting chests. And then whatever. Okay, good. Got that out of the way. Alright, so I gotta come back this way anyway. Interesting. Damn it. Okay, come on now. Blah, blah, blah. Come on. This is getting stupid.
What was that? He'll slow down. I'm ready.
Crap. Alright, so
aller rendre visite à ma tante Anne.
Yeah, let's see. There we go. I knew it would work, just a matter of how long it's going to take.
Something's going on. Too bloody slow. Try to get...
Okay. That. So, what do we have left? Come on. You can do this. Bloody hell. Hi.
Is someone there? Hey! Wait a moment! You're mine!
That's odd.
That's odd? You think that's odd? When do you see this? Got it. Oh, damn. But I died anyway. Oh well. These things happen. Right? Sure. Absolutely. All the time. Oh yeah. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, anyway. So I still need to get a chest. What's in there? Okay. Dude, what are you two looking at me so suspiciously for?
Fine welcome here, citizen. Piss off.
Look, I've done anything to you. Come on. Come. Blast.
Get over here for a minute. You're a royalist.
Yes.
I don't think I know you. Answer the bloody questions to yourself.
You listen like a royalist.
Isso é o que tem.
Okay, so there's a couple of ways to do this. That's definitely one of them. Shoot.
What the hell? No, you don't!
on 100 freaking bad guys around it. Go to another store and get some health here soon. Okay, so there we go. Some of these bodies have been leaving lying around. Here we got tidy. Alright. So what's next? Wait. This is where it goes. Okay. All the way back over there for that. That's your bin. Bin. Instead, I can just go here. Well, hello there, Ghost. Haven't seen you in forever. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. A little bored because nobody's been around. Had a couple of people stop by earlier, but other than that, it's been really slow the last few days. I had taken some time. I was going to take some time originally, and I was going to do some, try and do some stuff on YouTube. And it turned out that while I can do some basic stuff there, I don't have the skill or the talent to really do the level of stuff that I was looking at doing. So, damn it. Down.
Hey, what's with the rubbish dog routine? Should we have a
So anyway, I determined that I figured out I don't have the skill or talent to be able to do it at the level I wanted to. So I decided to come back to doing something I do understand. And here I am. I'm hoping that I can build this up and actually do something worthwhile with it. I don't know. We shall see what we shall see. But it's been interesting. I wish there was a way I knew what the best thing to do was, though. I really wish I knew. Just what confuses me is I just don't know whether I should, what time frame I should work in, and how to try and get the most bang for my buck, so to speak. No, originally I was I wasn't going to do a show. I was going to do a bunch of like how-to videos for different games. At the time, I was doing. I'm playing the Division 2, and one of the things I had thought about doing was I was going to tape all of the. I was going to tape myself going through all the individual missions, and then do this video where I went through and did voiceovers of the. I'd have the video of doing the mission, and then I'd have this this like voiceover track of me explaining what I was doing and commenting on different things, stuff like that. And it got to be a lot more complicated and involved than I expected it to be, and was taking up way too much of my time. And I originally thought about just about walking away from Mixer for a while in order to do that. And I actually, in one respect, I did, because I quit streaming while I was working on it, and that was fine. But it just, like I said, it wasn't what I was looking for at the time. It wasn't what I wanted to do. I really enjoyed this. I enjoy the interaction with people. So I'm back. And now all I have to do is figure out how to build an audience and actually get people to know that I'm here and pay attention and care about me being here. But I suspect that'll all come as time goes. Oh no, I'm going to die. Yes, I am. But I guess that'll all come as time goes on, So what have you been up to, man? Like I said, I haven't seen you in a while. I mean, it's been... Oh, wow. Jeez. I don't even know how long it's been since I saw you. What have you been up to? Staying out of trouble? Staying out of jail? Getting in trouble? Going to jail? What? Anyway. Blah, 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 blah. Playing a lot of games. Okay. So what kind of games are you playing? Come on, that's what we're here for, is to talk about games. I'll be happy to talk about games while I'm playing this one. At least it gives anybody else who ever bothers to check this out something to listen to other than me prattling on about things that don't make any sense. Oh, you've been playing Odyssey. Did you like it? Did you finish it? MK11. I don't know MK11. Oh, Mortal Kombat 11. Okay, no, yeah, I got you. No, I'm not a huge, I'm not a big fan of the Mortal Kombat games, and it's not the games themselves. It's not Mortal Kombat itself. It's the fighting games in general, and it's mostly just because I suck, and it's because I've never played them much. And at the time I was playing them, Surviving Mars. I think I've heard of that one. But anyway, at the time I was playing a lot of the fighting games, they were still in arcades, so it was a little different. But anyway, yeah, Surviving Mars is supposed to be interesting. So how far through did you finish Odyssey? Did you do just the story, or did you do all of the side quests and everything, or? What'd you do? you for coming back. Oh, dude, come on now. I was just bumping into you for crying out loud. You don't have to get all freaking psycho on me because of that. Come on, come on. Well, I can understand. You know, I see what you're saying. You get halfway through Odyssey, Mortal Kombat comes out, you stop to play that. That's kind of what happened in a kind of a similar fashion that happened to me. I was playing Odyssey when it first came out, and then yes, it was a great game. Odyssey was a very good game. Odyssey just wasn't an Assassin's Creed game, in my opinion, but that's my opinion. Although, admittedly, there are a lot of people who agree with me. Anyway. But yes, Odyssey was a great game. I loved Odyssey. I thought it was a very good game. It just doesn't hold... I can't believe I'm dead again. It just doesn't hold what I consider to be the traits of an Assassin's Creed game. There's no real stealth in it. There's no... I mean, there's assassinations, but, you know, hey... Alfredo, we had this conversation before. I cannot understand what you are typing. I don't know how to explain this to you any better than this. Maybe you don't understand what's coming out of my mouth. I don't know. All I know at this point is you're not helping by typing things the way you are. If you have access to a translator, you can try using that. So, beyond that, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, where was I going with all of this? Oh, yes. So, anyway, Ghost. I was playing Odyssey when it came out, and I was doing really good, and I really enjoyed myself, and was having a great time. And then the private beta for Division 2 popped. And I stopped to go play that. Well, actually, I stopped a little bit before that because I wanted to prepare myself for the beta. A lot of people say Unity isn't Assassin's Creed, it's Templars, not the Creed. Wow. I'd never heard that before, but okay, I suppose I can kind of see the point there. I mean, they are... Although, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. Do you have any... Can you give me an idea why people are saying this? Because it seems to me like it's... You know, like it's fairly well covered. I guess in some respects it is, because there is the whole, there is the whole thing of, you know, Arno is raised by the Grand Master of the Templars, and, anyway. So, yeah, I can understand. I can kind of understand that part of it where, you know, there is a lot of, there's a lot more Templar influence in this than there are in some games. Anyway, yes, I noticed that, which is very interesting. considering the fact he was here earlier and kept going on, I'm assuming that he was writing in Spanish. I don't know, because I don't read Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. It's kind of like I said the other day at the beginning of the playing this during the stream. I'm not going to try and pronounce certain things like the names of places or whatever because I don't speak French. I don't read French. I don't understand French. So I'm guessing that what he was doing was writing stuff in Spanish and just for whatever reason decided to prove that he could speak English or at least understand it well enough to figure out that what the word bye is. Not entirely sure why, but hey, so it goes. Anyway. Where was I? Anyway, so yeah, I can understand where... Oh, wow. That hurt. So, oh, bloody hell. So I can understand why people might say that this is a Templar story. Okay? I mean, he's raised by a Templar. His girlfriend is a Templar. He spends a vast amount of the time not chasing down Templars to kill them so much as to figure out what happened to his guardian and his girlfriend. So I can understand where, it might be, where people could be taking that to mean that it's a Templar story. Damn it! Well, of course I can. Of course not if I keep doing dumb shit like that. I need to have my head examined. That's what it is. I'm losing it. I'm doing cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. No, I'm not, because I really never liked Cocoa Puffs. Anyway. So what are you currently playing there, Ghost? You still playing MK11? Bloody hell. It didn't work out quite as bad as I thought. Alright, now let's see what happens. I know what should happen. Okay, yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. If we're lucky, maybe he'll infect somebody else and they'll kill themselves. Doesn't look that way though. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, crap.
Sweet dreams.
Oh, no! So you got Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. You're playing that because Mortal Kombat freezes you and kicks you to the home screen. That's terrible. Is this a common thing with Mortal Kombat, or is this something that is kind of unique to you? I mean, I guess in one respect, I'd say if it's a more common thing, if it's something that's happening to a lot of people, then I wouldn't feel too bad about it. And at least you have something else that you can play that you enjoy. But if it's something a little more unique to you, then I think I'd be a little more upset about it. But speaking of which, how do you like the... Oh, okay, so it's a real common thing. Okay, well that's good. It's not good that it's a common thing that the game doesn't work, but you understand what I'm saying. You know, it's not like it's just you. So how do you like the AC3 remastered? I've never played any of the remastered games, so I don't know. I really don't know anything about what they might do when they do that. Everything I've played is just original release. It's like I have AC3. It's part of the Ezio trilogy that I got, or no, it's part of the a different one that I got that has a different collection I had that has what do you call it? Blah, 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 blah. What was the name of the freaking game? Oh, it has AC3, Black Flag, and Rogue. I think they call it the Americas Collection or something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, but I have that, and it's like I said, it's the original release, so I don't know.
I'll squash you like the bloody maggot you are! Stop!
And I've only played it on. I've played it on the 360, which is what I got it for originally. And then I've played it as a backwards compatible game on the Xbox One. But come on. Come on. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. I guess that's one way of looking at it. Okay. Of course, I imagine they'll probably never do a... I suppose if I was going to buy a remaster, I would probably buy... I would probably buy a remaster of AC1 if they ever put one out. Because hopefully they'd correct some of the issues with the controls. But chances are slim on them doing that, since I think the control issue would mean having to do more of a complete rework on it, and they're not going to devote that kind of time to it, or cash for that matter. Um,
Come here, you! Look like you need some type of beating! Sure I had to.
anyway. So, what to do? Alright. So we know that they are talking about it? Wow. I didn't know they were. I just figured that it would involve too much for them to give it any real serious consideration.
I'll get you!
You know, I'm getting my ass kicked here. Repeatedly. I'm beginning to wonder whether or not this box is actually worth the effort. Of course, I suppose well, I don't know. It's not like I'm starving for things to do. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what else is in the area here. So we get this. So I guess we'll head down this way. Out of the way, out of the way. What don't you like about Unity, Ghost? I mean, is it the story that you don't like, or is there some part of the gameplay that you don't like, or the way it looks, or what? I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that they didn't like it, but they only played it. They'd only ever played it when it first came out, and had all of the bugs in it that made the launch such a disaster, and have never come back and tried to. Have never come back and played it since. So they have absolutely no idea what it's like now after it's been patched out. So what is it that you don't like? Well, yeah, there is that. I mean, there are some. The combat, it leaves a lot to be desired. I admit that. Actually, there's a lot of things that. There's probably quite a few things that leave a lot to be desired. I'm just being generous. So. Yada 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 yada. Going over yonder. Or am I? I'm going yonder. Yeah. Alright, so.
Bonjour et bienvenue.
Blah blah blah. Alright. Going up. Yeah, I did. That was the one thing I did. One of the things about this that I never really got used to or really liked was the fact that there were no counters in the combat. You know, I got really used to. I guess it just doesn't. What I don't understand is why there aren't. I mean, it's not like they don't have the ability. Didn't have the ability to do it. They had done it in every other frickin' game. You know, they've done it in every other game in the series, so I don't understand why all of a sudden we've lost the ability to counter. And then, of course, they bring it back in Syndicate, and it's like, okay, now that makes no sense at all. You know, you take it out of this game, but you bring it back in the next one. I don't know. Hard to say. Anyway. Okay, so we know that you... What the... It's doing this again. What is going on here? This happened yesterday. I don't understand why. For some reason, the game... Oh. Oh. Interesting. Alright, so what's going on here is apparently the Xbox is having a brain fart. It's connecting, reconnecting, okay. So, for some reason, my Xbox decided that my controller had died or something. I don't know. I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying. At this point, it's hard to say because according to the screen, everything is locked up. But there we go. And now everything is locked up. Great. Lovely. I love when this happens. Okay, so anyway. Wow, I'll get nothing there. And not a whole lot over there. So, okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, wrong one. Alright, let's see what happens when we do this. And we'll just reload it and see if we get anything new and exciting. No. What the hell? Bloody hell. Okay, so it's connected. So what's the problem? Alright. I love this. I really do. Okay. Well, that's always nice to know. It's, you know, it's not like I was in the middle of doing anything or something like that, right? There. Yada, 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 yada. And... Eeny, miny, meeny, moe. Yes, I'm going back. Do, 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 do. Wah, wah, wah. Oh. Still there, Ghost? I'm sorry for leaving you hanging like this. Oh. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh, I was going over here after this. That's right. Alright, so... Blah, 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 blah. Oh, interesting. Alright, so. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what's going on over here. I always love it when things go haywire while I'm working. Yeah, be there in a second, Ghost. Okay, it says it's connected. Let's see what you have to say. Alright, well, I'll try and, I don't know if you can hear this or not, but I'll try and see if I can fix it. I'm working on it. So let's do this, and we're going to be right back, folks, if you're seeing this. And if you're not, then, I don't know. I don't know, it's strange. Hey, Deluxe, how you doing? Nice to see you again. Oh, now see, I didn't think of the Ezio collection as a remaster, Ghost. I was thinking of it as a. I just thought it was a collection of the originals put together and, sold as a new thing. Oh, crap. You idiot. One of these days I'll actually get my head out of my tush and we'll actually have a clue as to what's going on here. I wouldn't hold my breath on it for very long, but, hey. I may eventually figure out how I'm doing this. Alright, so. Okay, there we are. So, we got this and this. And there's Deluxe. And I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so, how you doing, Deluxe? You took off for a little while, and I don't know what happened to you. Hang on just a second here, folks. I gotta try and send a message to somebody, and it means that I need to make a couple of quick changes. So, bear with me. Let me see if I can address this issue. Oh, blast. Who the hell was that? I don't know. Alright. Okay, so. Okay, so. Back to the game. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Ah, you got all your cafes. I think I still have one to get, and then I have to do all of the missions to upgrade everything. But, yeah, I have, I think I only have one left to get. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going after this frickin' chest. Ah, alright, where is it? 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 That's a fairly impressive amount of cash there, Deluxe. I mean, making 42 grand a pop every 20 minutes is going to put you in pretty good shape fairly quickly. Of course, not that you weren't already from what you were saying earlier. But, anyway. Come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh, I think I lost him. Where'd you go? There he is. There we go. Alright. So that takes care of that. Now, back to the frickin' issue at hand here. I came here for something. Oh, I came here. Was it that one? Yeah, because I was Alright, I know I'm babbling, I'm sorry. Where'd it go?
Tous ces produits sont durables.
Oh, come on, damn it. Here we go. Okay.
Un citoyen Roland.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Magnifique. 4 sous pour le meilleur.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's upstairs. Let's see if we can actually walk up the stairs to get there. Oh, hey. How about that? The stairway. Oh, blasted that one of these freaking doors. Yeah, okay, this one's not so bad. Oops.
Insufferable.
Damn. Hey, Ghost. Welcome back. Come on. This is getting stupid. Alright. Now I'm just starting to feel like an idiot. Apparently I'm proving myself to be one. Come on. Dude. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, bloody hell. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Alright. Let's try again. Sometimes that helps. Yeah. That's better. Like I said, sometimes it helps. Alright, so now we gotta find the box. There it is. Oh, let's see. Wow, that's very strange there, Ghost. I am sorry, I do not know what to tell you.
Insufferable.
And Deluxe, leaving dead bodies all over France is not a particularly unusual occurrence in this game.
Unbelievable.
When you, Ghost, when you watch this, what are you watching it on? Are you watching it on a PC? Are you watching it on your Xbox? How are you getting here? Okay, so in other words, Deluxe, what you're telling me is that you've slaughtered 20 people, so you're becoming a serial killer. I see. Okay, alright, Ghost. So if you're watching on your Xbox, how do you get to this? Do you use the Mixer app on the Xbox? Well, of course they're all yes, I understand that in your defense, Deluxe, that they're Templars. And yes, of course they're Templars. This still makes you a serial killer. I'm no better off. I mean, let's face it, I've killed hundreds of these people over the course of time. Alright, Ghost. So, you're watching the Mixer app on Xbox, and if you follow me on Mixer, then you should be able to click on where it says follow and see me broadcasting, and just click on that, and it should bring you right to the stream. As far as following your friend, it's the same. Oh, you're saying that on the app it's grayed out. Well, that's just odd. Let me think. Let me ponder on this one for a minute. About the two best options I can give you right at the moment are close the Mixer app and restart it, and okay, so you're saying that, okay, let's try this. Close the Mixer app and restart it, and see if when you restart it, you can come in and it'll bring you right to it with no problem. If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to suggest restarting your Xbox and see if that helps. Because other than that, I can't tell you, I don't have any idea why, unless, let's look at something real quick, fast. Let's see. Bip. Okay, so it's definitely showing that I'm on. Okay. Okay, so you did just restart your Xbox. Okay. So how did you get here then? Anyway, I don't know. This is getting stupid. I'm trying to come up with ways to do things, and I'm completely unsure what questions to ask to start to try and diagnose this. Man. And this is why I was not a diagnostician. My big deal was through me following. Okay. I'm not. You got here following me on Xbox or on Mixer? Which one did you click on to get you here? Okay. Alright, so. Alright, so. Alright, well, at least it works for you. That's a plus. Hate to think that you were putting it. Hello. Now, I have heard of other people saying that they've had that same issue where they knew they were following somebody and that it said that they weren't, and basically, I don't know. Basically, the only thing I know of that'll fix it is restarting whatever device it is that you're watching it on. Now, you're saying you're watching it on your Xbox, so you restarted your Xbox, and now it seems to work. I imagine the same would apply if you were watching it on PC, you know, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm ranting. I'm sorry. I'm not ranting, I'm just babbling. Oh, another damn door. What is it with these people unlocked doing? Okay, so go follow your friend. Tell her I said hi. Tell her to stop by if she gets a chance. Alright. What's this? Ah, newspaper. Still here till lunch? Yeah, you're still here. Okay. Okay. Yes, you're still here. I see that you're still here. I'm sorry, I glanced over and didn't notice that you were still here at the time. I appreciate you still being here. I really do. So what are you working on now? Given you're spreading mayhem, death and mayhem around Paris. Or is that all you're doing? It's just spreading death and mayhem around Paris. I don't know, have you ever... Oh, you're doing the cafe missions. Okay. Have you ever done that? Have you ever just taken, like, one of the games, and I did this in AC2 one time, just because I could, I guess. Bless you. I went through and I went into a town, I think it was Florence, but it might have been, I don't know, might have been someplace else. But anyway, basically, I devoted basically my entire time that I played one day to doing nothing but walking around town killing guards. For no reason whatsoever other than I could. And it was hysterical. I mean, I came up with all kinds of nifty and interesting things to do to them. You know, at some point you're doing that and you say, okay, well, let's see, how many of these guys can... Okay, so you beat 4, and your idea was to go around and just start, what, killing pirates and stuff? Which, you know, hey, that makes perfect sense. I don't have a problem with that idea. Alright, Coolest Gamer. Welcome to the realm. Thank you for joining. Sit back, relax, have a good time. Feel free to participate as much or as little as you like. So Deluxe and I were just talking about things that we've done in games, and I was telling him that I had, at one time in Assassin's Creed 2, I had decided to take some time and just wandered around town doing nothing but killing guards the entire time I played. That's all I did. I didn't do any missions. I didn't do any projects or whatever. I didn't collect anything. I just ran around town and killed guards. And to be honest with you, I have no idea how many I killed. I must have killed hundreds, if not thousands, of these guys at that point. What is it with these guys? Really? Okay. Damn. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. Really? Of course it's behind a locked door. Why wouldn't it be? Because there's a certain form of logic for you. We're going to put an unlocked chest behind a locked door. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Why did I not get that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. That is so bizarre. Alright, well, let's see here. Let's do this instead. Okay, so. Alrighty. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, crap. Okay, so. Just sitting here, babbling incoherently. Have I lost my bloody mind? This blah blah blah.
Non, le drôle, le prix n'est pas négociable. Madame, là-bas.
Really? Okay. Go on then.
Well, this is a surprise.
Alrighty then. Okay. So, close by. Relatively speaking, close by. Now, where am I? There I am. Okay. Alrighty, so. Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this. Okay. Down. So let's run over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. need that. Alright. So, we're going to go back to Cafe and see how much cash we've got. Check on a couple of things real quick.
Busy day ahead, son.
Terribly. Okay, so we got money. And let's see what we get here. So we've got 4 and 5 renovations. We own all the clubs.
If the workmen were able to break open a doorway in the basement, it would afford a way to come and go along the north bank, free from prying eyes.
Really?
Should someone require such a thing.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you for telling me. Okay. So, that. So all the renovations are done. I own all the buildings. So,
Bonjour, monsieur.
oh, just be missions after that. Okay. So, now, what am I doing?
Did you indeed? Doing what, I wonder?
Alright, we still have plenty of things to pick up hither and yon. But, all things considered, I'm going to call it a day. I'm sorry, folks. I apologize for cutting out early on you, but I'm kind of sore and just want to try and relax a bit. So, be good, be safe, enjoy yourselves, and like I've always said, if you're not having fun playing the game you're playing the wrong game. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you again later this week.